And good evening, sports fans around this big, beautiful blue ball that we call Earth in whatever city you may live in. Welcome to the 25th edition of Happy Hour here on the VWU Sports Podcast. I'm, of course, the owner and founder of the bar, Mr. Jacob B. You call me Jake the Snake, JB. Doesn't matter what you call me. Just don't call me late for dinner. I am being joined, as always, by my co-host and bar Keats, first and foremost, Mr. Brandon C.
This is going to get ugly real fast.
Well, depends on what you call ugly. I call funny. I call it's depending on what you ask. Anyways, I'm being joined also by the HNIC himself, Mr. C. Carter.
Why?
Yeah.
There's more to life than what you're living. So
The angry
take the chance
Kerber
and face to win.
The angry Kerber is
We're also
out.
being joined by our regulars.
Sorry about that.
Yes, we're also being joined by our regulars. First and foremost, from the West Coast, Mr. Matty Dangerously.
My reaction says it all. I was like, what the fuck am I watching here?
That says a lot, honestly, in this year.
Yeah,
And we're also
football.
joined by the East Coast by our savage man himself, Mr. Jamal Bedlam. Yes, indeed. We're also being joined across the pond by the owner and founder of the Worldwide Wrestling Alliance. Congratulations on starting off your fifth season of the Worldwide Wrestling Alliance, Mr. AK Worldwide.
Hey, my team only needs one half to destroy a team. Don't know about everyone else in here.
Yeah, he's
yes,
in
I'm
full
going
ground
there.
mode
I'm not gonna
tonight
get
today.
mad from that.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about on this, the 7th of December, the year of our Lord 2025. And before we kick off the festivities, I would like to say this. This date is a somber date for a lot of us here in the United States, because today is the 74th anniversary of one of the most darkest days in U.S. history, as it is the day of the Pearl Harbor attack in U.S. history. So we like to send our thoughts and prayers to the families that were affected on that historical event back in 1941. So we send our thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, I just want to bring this up. President Franklin D. Roosevelt said best. That really was the date that would live in infamy, and that's what caused the U.S. to get into World War II.
Yes, we never wanted to get into the fight, but Japan forced our hand, and 74 years later, we still remember that dark day in American history.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna follow our regular. Hold on, Jacob. We're gonna follow our regular routine. We're gonna start off with college football. I hope we could keep our anger until we get to the NFL. Because
Man, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Give me that fucking microphone now.
Here we go.
If you think I'm gonna wait, if you think I'm gonna fucking wait for the NFL portion to do this shit now, when I have a lot of shit to get off my fucking chest, I'm gonna do it now.
Me on a John Harbaugh pick.
Get the pick. Get the picture now.
give me a minute.
Hello. But while I'm here, I'm gonna get started right away with the disrespect portion. Since I'm in an angry mood, I'm gonna be as disrespectful as humanly possible. Hello, Buccaneers. Since you want to shit the bed along with the fucking Ravens, you can join me in the fucking soap mine. Because how the fuck do you lose to the goddamn Saints?
Oh, when the Saints marching in.
Go marching
To the fucking W train.
Marching in.
Oh, hey Carter. You know what the funniest part about this is? You still in a better position than the fucking Ravens.
Oh, this is.
You still could win your division. You still could. Because every fucking year, this team finds a way to keep not doing what they should be doing. Oh, hey, Lamar, you need offensive line protection? We're going to get you a running back. What?
That sounds like Jim Harbaugh would say.
Who came up with that decision? Who is the brain dead idiot who came up with that decision? Jonathan Ward. There are 27 free agent offensive linemen in the NFL who are available at the hand. 12 of them are under the age of 30 years old, and yet you didn't sign not a single one of them. You signed a running back, or you try to sign a defensive end. What are we doing? Protect your franchise QB. How hard is it to protect your franchise QB? You know who doesn't have a hard time doing that? The fucking Broncos. How hard is it? How hard is it? Seriously. You're telling me you can't sign not a guard, not a tackle, not an offensive lineman. You can't sign one, but you can sign a fucking running back. Did that running back help us win? No. 27 to fucking 22. I gotta look at that score, and I gotta hear my grandfather defend John Harbaugh when I'm getting tired of this idiotic Caucasian crack weasel getting defended every single chance people get. He needs to be fired out of a cannon. I am tired of the foolery. I am tired of the buffoonery. I am tired of the lack of effort to protect your players. And if Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry can't win a fucking Super Bowl with this team, then I want John Harbaugh removed. But because the Ravens are stupid, stubborn, and don't want to think for 1 second that maybe this isn't a good idea. No, we got to keep the idiot. Oh, he has a winning record. Oh, he has won Super Bowl. My ass. The Rams gave up everything to win one, and yet they're back in the picture a few years later. It only took them 2 years. You're telling me the Ravens can't take risk anymore? You can't? Really? This fucking team. I gotta put it with their bullshit. And now we're 6-7. We're the fucking meme.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I gotta sit here and now I gotta hear the 6-7 with the Ravens. Oh, good. Be still my black beating heart. With my black beating heart getting darker and darker. Dark red blood pouring through my heart as I gotta watch this team continue to annoy me every fucking week. Now we gotta play the Bengals,
And
who could beat us again, and then we get swept by them. And it's like, oh, the Bengals could still win the AFC North. Golly, this entire division is just frustrating. If you're a fan of any team in that division, it is frustrating to watch football. It is frustrating. It is annoying. It is mind-boggling because it feels like we have a bunch of talent who are sitting on our teams doing absolutely fucking nothing. What a waste of time. What a waste of energy. John Harbaugh, you can eat a dick. Eat a bag of baby dicks.
Safe to say, John.
Matt, if you play that goddamn guitar at any point during the middle of this podcast, I will ban you from the server so quickly. If anyone plays that guitar during any point of me getting frustrated at this team, I will ban you immediately.
I think the Ravens should keep. I think the Ravens should keep John Harbaugh.
Boy.
Oh no.
You go ahead.
I ain't afraid to ban you. I ain't afraid to ban you either. Don't try me.
Just to see, just for the entertainment we get on this show when Josh loses it.
Good Lord, you love to tempt the fates. I'll give you that, tempt the fates, man. But yeah, yes. Sorry.
Now you better go.
Who's ready for the Ravens who's ready for a Ravens-less postseason? That's what's on deck.
We're gonna move on before Jamal burns our bar to the ground.
Yeah, I'm already got the fire.
You better play the graphic now. You better play the graphic now.
Yeah. We better go ahead and get back to our schedule. We'll get back to our regularly scheduled program, and let's get to college football.
All right. Good news is I got the fire taken care of. Thankfully, the fire we had a big enough fire extinguisher. Sheesh. I'll send you the bill.
Keep that on standby, Jacob, because
don't worry, we got extra tanks. All right. Anyway,
hold on, Jacob. Let me just go ahead and bring this up. We are in college football, and a lot of conference championships have taken place over the weekend.
Yeah, I was just about to get to that. After 15 weeks of hellfire and brimstone, we have gotten through conference championship weekend. We have finally gotten our 12 teams. Before we announce the brackets for the college football playoffs, let's run through conference championship weekend to see what has transpired and who will have the chance to put their hat into the ring.
Well, first and foremost, let's start on Friday night because
with the group of five.
Hold on, Jacob. Hold on. We'll start off with the Sun Belt. First and foremost, James Madison took care of business against Troy. Boy, did they take care of business.
They did their half. They did their half of the equation. They took care of Troy. 31-14 was the final. And before you ask, I am taking Brandon's suggestion to heart. I am using ESPN.
Now, while that was going on, I think Jose tried to.
You should have been using ESPN instead of Yahoo Sports.
I've been using Yahoo Sports for so long. It was just been like a habit of mine. But now I'm starting to get out of it.
Yeah. Over in the American.
Let's not use too much fake news for sports because we don't want to end up being like Trump.
Yeah. Now over in the American. Yeah,
Jesus.
Tulane defeated North Texas 34-21.
Yeah, they safe to say the Mean Green wasn't so mean in Nolens and the Wave. Let's just say they had a massive wipeout and the Waves were smiling.
Now then, Saturday we're gonna hold out the Big Ten championship until last, since they came near the end of the day.
It was the main event. Main event.
So we start off in the Big 12 championship.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we start off in Jerry World, and say Texas Tech damn sure proves why they deserved to be in the college football playoff by taking the Mormons to the woodshed, and they haven't gotten out.
34-7.
They pummeled the shit out of them.
Yeah, 34-7 was the final.
And it wasn't the only belt ass we saw, because it happened in Atlanta as well.
I wouldn't necessarily consider 28-7 BTA, but boy, Georgia sure did dominate.
3 touchdowns or more is a belt to ass. What are we talking about?
Yeah,
28-7.
I was about to say it is a BTA.
Yeah.
Alabama didn't deserve to be here, honestly.
Hold up until we get to the bracket. There's a lot of coaching.
Now we get to the game that brought the chaos bomb towards the college football playoff bracket as we head down to Charlotte.
Well, let's see here. The ACC championship between Duke and Virginia. And this game went into overtime, but Duke won the ACC championship 27-20. And
I have something special cooking up for Tuesday. But I have something special cooking up for Tuesday. I can't say much yet, but all I say is, fuck you, Duke.
So, it is very special. I know about it, but I won't say much.
Now then, hold on, Jacob. I'll take the main event because someone here is getting ready to eat a bowl of crow.
Everybody is.
Well, I'm talking about. Let me explain. Tuesday, someone here made a bold prediction that Ohio State was going to beat Indiana.
I wonder who decided to put.
No, that's no originally. You said it.
Oh, yeah.
He don't
believe me.
Whoa, that beautiful bean footage.
Please, thank you.
No. Here's the reason for that, because it's from the way I see it. It's sometimes champions. I mean, the pressure of going back to back in a conference championship.
It wasn't. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Ohio State didn't win the Big Ten last year. It was Oregon.
Yeah.
Do you understand pressure?
There was no pressure to begin with.
Yeah. So Yeah, unfortunately, your reasoning and excuses.
I'm talking about like the example here is you're a champion. Getting back there is one thing, but winning again is another. But as of late, how many times have Ohio State been in this championship? Been in the conference championship, specifically Big Ten?
Jose, play the violin.
Please and thank you.
Matt,
Matt, I think you know what to do.
Now you have permission to play the violin.
Okay, I will do it again next time.
I'm not being that guy who is defending. I'm just saying, like, and turn off that violin.
No.
I will say it was slugfest. Let's put it that way. It was a slugfest.
It was the most beautiful.
It was. Even I would admit.
Yeah, it was the most beautiful match we saw. It was the perfect use of the phrase heavyweight title fight we saw at the Brick House, otherwise known as Lucas Oil Stadium.
Yeah, let me just
what was the score?
13-10. Let me just bring this up because Indiana. Let's all be honest with ourselves. Throughout this whole season, we doubted the Hoosiers. Hold
on. I'll put it this way.
Hold on.
Sorry about that. Okay.
We all doubted the Hoosiers. We all were questioning, if you beat this certain team, you can talk. You beat this certain team, you can talk. If you beat this certain team, then you can talk. They beat pretty much everybody. Hold on, Brandon. They pretty much beat everybody on their schedule to the point to where we can't say anything.
And I know why y'all did it, because of Cody. I get it. Mm-hmm. But now you really got to eat crow.
Yeah. Cody had every right to have a go at all of you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No. The man is currently drinking himself into oblivion right now.
Yeah. This team performed beyond expectations. 13-0.
And in their head coach's second season, mind you, with the Hoosiers. Second season.
Now, keep this in mind. This guy was the head coach at James Madison.
And James Madison is wow.
So that is really saying something. There's a reason how come I guess he has like the word him. He's that guy. He's a good head coach. Now that all that is said and done and dusted, before we get to the official reveal, let's first go to the final elimination tracker.
Well, after all this, it's finally time.
Go ahead.
The last update on the College Football Playoff Elimination Tracker for 2025. And one last time, these are the rules. For a Power Conference team, it's 3 losses and you're out. For a Group of 5, it's 2 losses and you're done. A Power Conference team losing to a Group of 5 is not instant elimination. The only thing it is a loss against an FCS opponent, and when a team is eliminated, they don't come back. With that being said, we started championship week with 17 teams in the hunt for the College Football Playoff. Let's see who bowed out in this extra week. Which leaves us at 14 teams as we go into Selection Sunday. And now here's where things get interesting, because I'm about to give you guys my 12-team field for who I feel like should make the College Football Playoff. And the rule I'm holding myself to is if I get at least 10 of these right, I'm running it back next year the same way as it was this year. No changes, nothing. But if I get 9 or less right, something's got to change next year in the College Football Playoff Elimination Tracker. Which brings me to the elephant in the room, Tulane. Now, previously, under my rule set, I had Tulane eliminated from the College Football Playoffs. But the Green Wave are in all likelihood going to make it in. So, in all fairness, I am not going to be counting Tulane as one of the ones I get right. Instead, they'll be one of the ones I get wrong, meaning my room for error has officially been cut in half, and I can only get one more team wrong if I want to keep the rubric the way it is now. So with all that yapping out of the way, here's what I think the 12-team format should be tomorrow afternoon.
Well, Evan, I have some good news, but I have some good news for you. You got 10 right on it. So the rules will 10 right.
Yeah, here's the thing, and as you can see, this is what the bracket came out with. Now, let me first of all, hold on, Jacob. Let me just point this out, and I'm shaking my head. I'm just shaking my head in disgust. Don't get me wrong. I know that the playoff committee.
I know what you're going on about, but before you go on about it, let me run down the 12 teams that are going to the dance. May I?
We can see it as clear as day. This is the official bracket.
Well, let me run down the rankings before we go rankings. Is that okay?
Go.
All right. Anyways, here it is. The 12 teams that are going to go dancing for the college football playoffs. Here goes as follows. At number 1, as expected, the Big Ten champions, the Indiana Hoosiers. I hope Cody is out of his drinking and he comes joins us in the live chat. Anyways, at number 2 is the reigning champion Ohio State Buckeyes. At number 3 is the SEC champions, the Georgia Bulldogs. At number 4, it is the Big 12 champions, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. They will be getting the first round buys.
All right.
Now we're gonna get to the interesting part. At number 5, it is Oregon, the Oregon Ducks.
Mm-hmm.
At number 6, it is the Rebels of Ole Miss. At number 7, it is Texas A&M. They will be dancing. At number 8, it is Oklahoma. And number 9, this is where the controversy comes in. At number 9, it is the 3-loss Alabama Crimson Tide. At number 10, it is Miami. And at number 11, it is the Athletic Conference champion Tulane Green Wave. And at number 12, it is the Sun Belt Conference champion James Madison University.
Now, here's the thing. First and foremost, getting back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
Look, I know that the playoff committee worked hard and bent over backwards to come up with the 12 teams that they think deserve to be playing for the national championship. And as we brought up, Alabama has 3 losses. 3.
Why are they here?
Good question.
That's a $24,000 question. Now, Alabama's in. Notre Dame is out. And Notre Dame was so pissed about it. They said, you know what? We ain't going bowling. We're done. Our season's over. We're done. They pretty much say, you know what? We ain't playing anymore this season. We're done. The thing that gets me is that Alabama lost the first game of the regular season to a 5-7 Florida State team. This team has 3 losses, and yet they're going to the college football playoff. Me being a fan. Hold on, me being a fan of an SEC team in Ole Miss. This reeks bias.
It does stink of biasness as an LSU fan myself and the SEC as well. It stinks to I having a biasness, but unfortunately, the numbers itself will go into this, and we'll try to spray some Febreze on this, because you have to remember Notre Dame's schedule is a little bit on the lighter side when you put it head to head with Alabama's schedule. Okay, because how many ranked opponents has Notre Dame beat in their schedule when you put up to Alabama's schedule?
Let's see, they beat USC when USC was ranked. They beat Pittsburgh when Pittsburgh was ranked. I know there's more, but those are the 2 teams that come in my head. And likewise for Alabama, like we said, that they went 10-3. They lost by 21 points to Georgia in the SEC championship. And that's how they got to be 10-3. They lost, like we said, they lost to Florida State at the early part of the season, and they lost to Oklahoma, who
Huh? Irony.
Yeah, and I think that obviously, I'm happy Ole Miss got in. I'm disappointed that Alabama got in over a team like Notre Dame. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
Honestly, I asked Cody who would he rather face, and he said Alabama.
Now
the irony doesn't fall far from the tree.
Let me go ahead and just bring this up. The first round game start up on December the 19th,
which is next Friday in Norman.
Yeah, between number 9 Alabama and number 8 Oklahoma, and then Saturday we go out to College Station when we have number 10 Miami play against number 7 Texas A&M.
That's at noon. And then at 3:30, we'll be heading to Oxford. Oxford, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When Ole Miss and Tulane will do battle, then we're going to cap it off with the nightcap at 7:30 in Eugene, 4:30 on the Pacific on the West Coast, with James Madison and Oregon.
Mm-hmm. By the way, the Tulane Ole Miss game and the James Madison Oregon game, both those games you'll be able to see on TNT.
That'll be their TNT doubleheader, and the winners of the first round games will be going to their respective bowl games. The winner of the Friday game between Alabama and Oklahoma will be heading to Pasadena to take on Indiana in the legendary Rose Bowl game presented by Prudential.
Now that's gonna be on the first. On the 31st, the Miami Texas A&M winner is going to play against Ohio State in the Cotton Bowl.
Yep, the Cotton Bowl Classic in Arlington, Texas. Of course,
8 o'clock on New Year's Day.
Yep, that's New Year's Eve. Yeah, the Cotton Bowl Classic is going to be on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day.
Actually, New Year's Eve is the Capital One Orange Bowl, where the winner plays Texas.
No. The Cotton Bowl is on the 31st. The Orange Bowl is on the 1st.
The winner of James Madison, Oregon, will be heading.
Why does ESPN say the Orange Bowl is on the 31st? And
I'm also Brandon. I'm also on ESPN, and it says the 31st.
Well, to break it up, I'm going to CBS Sports.
Yeah, please. Yeah, please. As I was saying, James Madison, Oregon, will be heading to Miami to take on Texas Tech at the Capital One Orange Bowl in Miami.
And the Tulane Ole Miss winner is going to play the nightcap in the Sugar Bowl against Georgia
at the legendary Superdome in New Orleans. And then the winners of those games will go. Then the winner of the quarterfinals between in the Sugar Bowl and Cotton Bowl will be heading to the desert and in Glendale to take on each other in the
which game are you talking about?
The Cotton Bowl, the one that Brandon's got confused. Cotton Bowl and Orange Bowl. It was supposed. All
right, 1 minute.
Yeah, as I was saying, the winners of the Sugar Bowl and the Cotton Bowl will be faced off against each other in the desert on January the 8th of the new year at the Fiesta Bowl at State Farm Stadium.
And the other semifinal will be at the Peach.
At Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And then once we get through all that, the final two teams who make it through all that, after that, all that beating and banging, will meet up January the 19th back in Miami Gardens for the right to fight for the national championship.
Now then, outside of the playoffs, there's some good bowl matches.
The Cotton Bowl's on the 31st.
Thought so. Thank you.
And the Orange Bowl
is on the
January 1st.
There you go.
It's so weird. And why is it flip-flopping like that?
It happens. Good luck.
It's college football for you.
Yeah, there are some good bowl matches outside of the Cotton Bowl.
Bowl Mania will kick off next Saturday with the HBCU championship, aka the Cricket Celebration Bowl at Mercedes-Benz Stadium between South Carolina State and Prairie View A&M.
Now then, let me just we ain't gonna go through all of them because otherwise we'll be here all day. Now there are some good matchups for anyone to see if anyone's interested. First and foremost, we have the famous Idaho Potato Bowl between the Pac-12 champion Washington State and Utah State. But by the way, Utah State and Washington State is going to be in the Pac-12 next season.
Yeah, but nice preview for the upcoming future Pac-12 matchup at Albertson Stadium in Boise.
Now, thanks to a whole lot of teams saying thanks but no thanks to going to a bowl game, 5-7 Mississippi State is playing in the Duke's Mayo Bowl.
Oh yeah,
against Wake Forest.
Yep. Yep, and by the way, those teams who said, "Nah, we're not going bowling," they're going to be expecting some big fines coming their way from the NCAA.
Well, as a matter of fact, Iowa State and Kansas State about to get ready to pay up because they owe the Big 12 $500,000 each.
For what?
For skipping the bowl.
For flaking out, for flaking and not going bowling.
Now,
yes,
also,
go ahead.
Go ahead, Carter.
Yeah.
Has Georgia Tech and BYU?
The Pop-Tarts Bowl.
Yeah, the legendary Pop-Tart Bowl over at Camping World Stadium.
Now, Jacob's team, LSU's go to the Texas Bowl to play against Houston.
Yeah,
now,
I'm sure.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm sure Benedict Arnold Kiffin is going to be watching this game and seeing what he's going to get into this upcoming season.
I can't wait for next season when we have our Magnolia Bowl. It's going to be fun.
I can't wait for freaking Lane Kiffin to get a bigger offer to leave LSU, like the snake he is.
You know it's going to happen. You know it's going to happen.
We know it's going to happen. And then Jacob is going to be up here when it happens. Jacob will be here, and he's going to be big.
He's gonna strangle my neck because I predicted that bullshit.
Link Griffin is a snake. I'm
gonna treat Jose like the late great Andre the Giant did to Bob Uecker.
Yeah. Well, no, Paul Abdul said it best. He's a cold-hearted snake.
Yeah.
Hey, very nice. I love that.
Also, let me also just bring this up. Vanderbilt is gonna go to the Relia Quest Bowl in Tampa and go play.
What?
Honestly, Vanderbilt, keep your head up high because something tells me if you can repeat what you did this season, next season, we will definitely see you in the playoffs because something tells me you got a good foundation.
Yep. And Duke's reward for winning the ACC championship, they're going to play in the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl.
Yeah, the cereal bowl.
Yeah, against Arizona State.
Yep, over in El Paso at Sun Bowl Stadium.
They're great.
Hey,
over there. Good grief. You must have some fun.
Oh my god. They've completed their Joker arc and this is their reward.
Hold on. I just remembered something. Before we kick off Bowl Mania, of course, lest we forget of the regular season finale, which is of course the annual tradition, which is of course America's game.
Army versus Navy.
And this is a special one because, of course, this is America's 250th birthday, and it's also Army and Navy's 250th birthday. So they're going to bring out some very special attires for the Army Navy game coming up.
I hope Army and Navy go all out on that game.
Oh, they will. And by the way, if you saw what the uniforms look like, they look sweet.
Now, Army is going bowling. By the way, they're playing in the Fenway Bowl versus UConn.
Yeah, over at Fenway Park. I believe Navy's going bowling as well, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, they're going to the Liberty Bowl. They're going to the Liberty Bowl against Cincinnati.
So both teams, even though their seasons they're going to be doing the Army Navy game, they're not done. They're going to be actually going bowling.
Mm-hmm. Now then, like we said, there's a whole lot of teams. Like we said, Notre Dame said we're done. Our season's over. We're done. In fact, Notre Dame's AD called this selection a farce.
He said
that. Yeah, let me just bring this up. He said that the selection committee they pulled the rug off from under them.
Yeah, I actually have the article from ESPN. The athletic director in question is Pete Bevacqua. I think that's how you say it. He said told ESPN that the program is in utter disbelief and shock after being left out of the playoff on Sunday. Like you said, after he said the Irish is saying we're not going bowling. Here's what he said, and I quote. He said, as a team, we decided to withdraw our name from consideration for a bowl game following the 2025 season. We appreciate all the support from our families and fans, and we're hoping to bring the 12th national title back to South Bend next season.
Now, the playoff committee chairman, he said his reasoning that they kept him out was because the head-to-head. Because remember, earlier this season, I forgot we got Gerwig in the building.
I think it was
this season.
We got a Weevil.
I think, and Gerard said it best. Smells like bitch to me.
Yeah. I just want to bring this up. I just like I said, I just want to bring this up that the playoff committee said, "Hey, look, we had to go to the head-to-head because earlier this season,
wasn't that matchup the one that helped kick off the season?
Don't know.
Let me check and see.
It said it was August 31st, so it had to have been when they kicked off the season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to find the date of it. I think it was at the early part of this season. I think it was when they kicked off the season. When Notre Dame and Miami did battle. But either way it goes, I know that Notre Dame's disappointed. In fact, like we said, they're sitting out the entire bowl season altogether since they're not going. Now, most people would call it taking the ball and go home. Yeah, it's the first game of the season. They lost.
I thought so.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the
testing? You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah,
there you are.
Okay, because I just got a weird thing that I lost connection to my mic. I wasn't sure.
Oh, you're good.
I was gonna bring up something, which Carter, I think I might have told you this before.
Go ahead.
A few years ago, remember what happened when the March Madness selection happened, and North Carolina was shunned out.
Yeah, and they skipped the NIT.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
This is the same scenario that Notre Dame was feeling this year.
The football portion. Same situation, different playing field.
Exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, that sadly goes to show you that for some schools, if they don't make the college football playoffs, they just say, you know what, we're not playing in the bowl game.
It's just like forget it, we're done anyway.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm pretty sure, and I think I can see how come some teams did this. You guys remember? I don't know how many years ago it was when Florida State went 13-0.
Oh,
and
then,
then,
I remember that. Yeah,
and then they got snubbed out of the playoffs, and then they got hammered in the Orange Bowl to Georgia.
Yeah, when they decided
that was hilarious.
Yeah, 63 to nothing.
Yeah,
deserved.
What's crazy is that at that time, I said that Alabama was going to be in it because it was obvious.
Well, I think that there's no need for us to keep on dwelling on this subject. We're gonna go ahead and head on out to the meat and potatoes. Since we're already in the salt mine. Well, we're gonna stick around here, so let's just go ahead and get to it.
I can see a good haul coming in from this week.
Well, first and foremost, before we do anything else, we have to pay a visit to the last.
Oh, what the hell?
Sorry, that was mine. Go ahead.
I was going to say,
as Carter was trying to say, we got to go pay a visit back to the therapy room because it is the last time we do it. It's the last edition of bi-week therapy.
One last bye week means one last chance to reflect. So I'm going to go around the room and I want everybody to say your name and how you think your season's going so far. Hi, I'm New York and I affectionately call 2025 the blue tent of sorrow. Hi, I'm Carolina and honestly, I can't believe we're actually good again. This feels like a dream. Hi, I'm San Francisco and I'm deluding myself into thinking everything's going to be okay because we're going to get healthy, knowing that my whole mental health hinges on how we do in the playoffs. Hi, I'm New England and quite simply put, this season feels like running into my best friend from childhood after we ain't seen each other for years. Oh my goodness, New England, you get it. You get it. See, Carolina, being bad ain't for the weak. I'm so glad we got out of that. Amen to that, brother. And some of us are still waiting on that day. Okay, since this is the last one for the year, I want to ask you guys a question. What has been your favorite part of the season? All of it. All of this season has been my favorite part of the season. I'm going to say my favorite part was beating Buffalo. That felt like a real passing of the torch type moment. Well, I'm hoping my favorite part of the season hasn't happened yet because I'm hoping my favorite part is winning the NFC West and then reaching the Super Bowl and then finally winning the Super Bowl. My favorite part was beating the Eagles. So that way, when they lose in the playoffs, I can stand proud and say that we broke the Philadelphia Eagles. Well, my friends, we're coming to the end now, so everybody say who you play next, and we'll be done. We got the Commanders, and all I can promise is that we'll try our best. We go to New Orleans, and that'll be the perfect payback for having the audacity of making me root for them and still losing anyway. Because I'm going to just be real, I know they're not beating Tampa. We got the Titans, and I just want to say, everybody who might have thought I was delulu with what I said before, y'all gonna see. And we got the Bills, and let me just tell you, the broom is ready, and so is the champagne. And that's going to do it for this year. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Hashtag, this video aged well.
Yes,
Boy,
it
did
has.
Oh, well.
Here we go.
Now,
Order.
Yeah, let's wait till we
Order.
get to the Browns Titans game later. We'll get
Order.
Get to that in a bit.
Now.
Let's welcome back into the bar our Titans fan and also streamers extraordinaire, Mr. Loudman Styles himself, Mr. Malik Brown.
Now then, all right.
Yep.
Anyway, let's go ahead and get back on focus here.
Thank you.
Now, we also have to pay a visit to the injury demon.
Oh, no.
Should I put it like this
Yay.
or like this? I don't know, man. Just use your head. Use my head? Okay. Wait! Phrasing. Well, what's going on? Surprise! We just kind of figured that if we helped decorate and surprised you, that it might make you feel a little better. How was your trip? Wasn't bad, you know, definitely. Not long enough. Really? I mean, this basically ruined my Thanksgiving. We were gonna ball out. Did you guys lose? Did we? Do you not know? Nah, he was on vacation. Okay, whatever. How long are we out for, okay? Because the Lions desperately need us back. I literally have no idea. I just got back. But my intern was filling in for me, so if you go down the hall, you should be able to find out. Wait, so you didn't watch any of the games? No, I didn't really want to focus on work at all, so I just recorded them and figured I'll watch them when I get back. Hey, I got my checkout notice, so I'm good to go, right? Oh, well, looks like things might finally be on the up for the Chargers. Right? No, this is a joke. Wait, actually, Justin, Scat and I can walk you down and show you where to check in, because he's got a lot to catch up on. Thanks, guys. I've already queued up your first game highlights. Hi, I was told to check in with you.
Even a cat doesn't want
The cat.
How did Maddie get there?
No, that's not Maddie. That's Dalian. No, you're different.
Oh.
No difference.
Also,
Anyway.
gentlemen, we also have to pay a visit to the contenders.
Wait, whoa. Before you even think about showing what's going on in the Contenders Club, I gotta say 3 simple words. Hey, kid was right.
Thank you.
Now play it.
But the pastries in Paris were unreal. Okay, but you gotta admit that patisserie in Hamburg was... What? Oh. Help me. They didn't believe me. They called me crazy. They said I was insane. But who am I? The Denver Broncos. And where am I? Sitting in the Contenders Club. Right where I told everyone I should be. You are brave. You are strong. You belong. You are brave. You are strong. You belong. Is this why Philly, Indy, and Detroit were on a different flight than us? I'm gonna assume so, yeah. Where have you guys been? Nowhere. Okay, well, while you guys were nowhere, I was tasked with babysitting, apparently. Where's Bartholomew? Denver? Oh, me and Chicago got into a little bit of a disagreement. That's one word you could use. Over how good Bo Nix is, so I sent Bartholomew to go find every quarterback that's better than Bo Nix. Yeah, so he might be gone for a while since he has so many people to gather. No, he'll be gone for a while because he won't be able to find anyone. Someone's insecure they got the 4th best quarterback in last year's draft class. Oh, I didn't realize that we drafted Caleb Williams. Any realize we drafted Caleb. You know who I'm talking about, or should I say you Bo who I'm talking about?
Is this what it's been like the entire time?
Yes! Denver, Chicago, when was the last time you were here? Like, I don't know, 2015?
I don't think I ever have.
Okay, so maybe instead of being obnoxious and arrogant about being here, be happy and grateful that you're here since it's been so long. I haven't even done anything. Oh, sounds like you're playing for the playoffs. I will kill you. Please help me. This is the weirdest season ever.
Hey, you'll be saying goodbye to Chicago after this week.
I wonder why.
Now,
what? Yeah.
now that is all done and dusted, let's go ahead and head on out to the schedules this week. Starting off on Thursday Night Football.
Yep. And it's safe to say the Lions bounce back better than a good
Cowboys pull the
rebounder.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
Cowboys.
Pressure game. Don't show up.
Lions beat the Cowboys.
They decided to stay at the hotel while the Lions ate them up like Thanksgiving leftovers. 44-30 was the final.
The Cowboys pressure rate won.
Go ahead,
first, a game where, again, I'm going to repeat this as a common trope. Stop depending on the referees to do the job that your team should be doing.
By the way, I don't want to hear the Cowboys complaining about the refs. I get it was a bad PI call. I'm not going to deny that. Lions should have had a safety in the first half.
It was. It was a dime ball.
That wasn't the best.
So I don't want to hear any complaint. I don't want to hear. Let me be clear. The referee crew had a horrible game for both teams. Okay.
Oh, they did.
The referee crew has been horrible for like the past 5 years.
Yeah, I agree on that, but I don't want to hear the Cowboys fan base complaining about the referees when the Lions got hosed with a couple of calls in that game.
Yeah. So Lobo, I hate to say it, all that unwinding and stuff and what happened on Thursday, I think that you could say that was null and void.
Anyway, time to rant.
All right.
You want to play that dumbass clip?
No, leave the clip because I'm gonna save the clip for the other idiot who deserves it more.
Go right,
George Pickens.
Here we go.
CeeDee Lamb goes down during the game with a concussion, and George Pickens produces a no-show, rightfully gets blasted by Richard Sherman, and then he clocks back at Sherman. Say, Sherman a master of shit talk, as we all know. I'll fully admit that. But also one of the greatest defensive footballers who's played the game. But here's the thing. He says Richard Sherman had a fall-off after he left Seattle. And here's the thing. This pains me to say this, but that's a bold-faced lie. Let's remember, this man made an INT to send the 49ers to the Super Bowl. Yeah. But he also made the Pro Bowl with the Niners as well. So, come on.
Pickens,
George
learn to pick your battles.
George Pickens being what he always has been since he's been a Steeler. Urinating tree has always been right when it comes to George Pickens.
Yeah.
He is a crash out.
Yes.
And sometimes he needs to understand to control when he crashes out. And trust me, I know a thing or two about crashing out.
Bad luck for George Pickens. But I'm saving my dumbass of the week. I'm saving my dumbass of the week for upcoming, and everyone knows who I'm going to
go. Pickens, learn to pick your battles and learn to control that anger. You'll thank us later.
Yep. Now then, we head on out to Sunday.
Oh, this is the fun day.
Give me it.
Where are we starting?
Give me it. Give me it.
No. You don't get to have it now. I'm going to be petty and obnoxious today because I want to start off. I already had this rant early in the pod, but I'm just going to go ahead and get it out of the way now. 27-22 Steelers win. They lead the division. They lead the division with a 7-6 record, while the Ravens are 6-7. Oh, be still my black beating heart. We have the meme record. Yay! I can feel my loins getting moist with excitement. Complete sarcasm, by the way. Complete sarcasm. Because here we are with the same problems that we've always had from the very beginning. Hey, are we going to protect Lamar? Well, sure. We need to protect him. We have our best starting five. Signs a running back. A former Steeler is running back. What is that doing for us? Why don't you sign an O-lineman? There's 27 of them available. 12 of them are under the age of 30. Why didn't you go after Kevin Zeiker from the Titans? You already take enough players from them as it is. You could have taken one more. But no, you don't want to. You don't want to make more effort because you want to save all your picks. You want to save as much picks and money as possible. Yet you sign Mark Andrews to a long-term contract. And we're still left with the question of, is Lamar actually going to stay with this team or not? Here we are, 6-7. We still have a chance to win the division because, God forbid, the AFC North can be normal for 1 second. But golly, it's been unpleasant to watch AFC North football this season because the Browns are mediocre, and even with Shador being what he is, and he's a fine QB, he's not great, but he's fine. The fact that he's even in this position at all is to blame for one person and one person only. The management for signing a buffoon like Deshaun Watson and expecting him to save them from mediocrity when they had the guy to save them from mediocrity in Baker Mayfield. And now you want Shador and Dylan Gabriel to save you from yourselves. I'm sorry, but Shador cannot save you from your own idiocy. So Cleveland, go ahead and take your L, because I know you lost to the Titans, which that's funny.
We're getting into that because I'm not done with letting that go, but I'll let Malik talk about that game once we get to that game.
We'll get to that in a second. You got Cincinnati, who just lost to the Bills. Thank you, Buffalo, for bailing us out again. I know you had to do it a second week in a row, but thank you. It doesn't help that we can't beat the Steelers to save our life right now, but thank you anyway. And then you got the Ravens, who love to trip on themselves every damn week. They love to protect Lamar, even though they don't invest in protecting Lamar. And you wonder why we have the same problems every year. And then you got the Steelers, who are so comfortable in mediocrity and just doing enough to get by. And then they wonder why they don't do shit in the playoffs. You lost to Blake Bortles. You lost to us in the playoffs last season. What are you realistically expecting to do in the playoffs? Because I don't think you can beat Jacksonville. I don't think you can beat the Colts, no matter how bad they're falling off right now. You can't beat Houston. You can't beat the Chargers. I can't give them the Colts, only because the Steelers will find a way to choke on themselves in that game.
Who the fuck's the Colts quarterback? Come on.
They lost to Blake Bortles in the playoffs. Do I need to repeat that for you?
All right.
Nope.
I disagree, but go on.
They've lost to worse QBs than the ones they have previously lost to. TJ Watt has a negative playoff record performance. TJ Watt has not a single playoff win. And you want me to give the Steelers the benefit of the doubt against the Colts? No, they haven't earned that. What have they earned? What have they done to earn that? The Colts might not even make the playoffs at this rate. How bad they're falling off. So I can't even give them the Colts because the Colts not even make it. And then you got the Bills. And if you give the Chiefs a chance, God forbid, you can't beat Kansas City. So guess what? The entire AFC North is where they deserve. Extremely mediocre. So stuck in mid-hell that it's almost unbearable. And then you get what you get. And so in summary, this game makes me say one thing and say one thing very loud and clear. John Harbaugh can eat a bag of baby dicks.
Go ahead, Malik. You're going to speak?
I was just going to say, I think it's funny how people always talk about how the South is garbage and dog shit, and I'm just sitting here like, okay.
I'm just going to continuously say it. I'll say it over and over again. Thank you for Mike McDonald.
You are welcome. I would just like to say, John Harbaugh should be violently strangled with a rope in GTA.
Next.
All right. Now.
Actually, no. Put that Saints Buccaneers thing right after. Because if I'm going to be miserable, I want everyone to be miserable now.
I'm not miserable.
I know you're not miserable because you beat the Falcons, but that was expected.
Yeah, I just want to point this out. I've seen defenses, but this was the gutless, useless defense I have ever seen on this side of the Delta. so-called defensive guru can't stop the other team from scoring. And it's just mind-boggling to me. 24-20 was the final score. We lost to the Saints. And
wait, hold on, what? Yes, the Saints won.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 24-20, we lost to the Saints. And now because we lost to the Saints, we're now tied with the Panthers for first place in Dookie Mountain.
Wow.
It's just I'm just flabbergasted. I would say more, but Jamal pretty much took away all my salt. I'm just a little bit.
Oh no, I will violently shove your salt down your throat because you still lead your division while we can't.
The thing of it is, the fact of the matter is that there's no excuse. There is absolutely, positively no excuse.
It's a horrible loss.
Agreed.
That part I will agree with you on.
Yeah.
No excuse from that loss.
Yeah, there's no excuse whatsoever. This was hard. This was frustrating. And this is why, contrary to popular belief, I know people saying, Todd Bowles is doing a good job. Todd Bowles has you in first place. This is why there are some Buccaneer fans like me that want to shoot Todd Bowles right straight out of a cannon.
And yet Jamal kept saying that you should thank him for getting the Buccaneers Baker Mayfield out of freaking.
This was a terrible loss.
You okay, Brandon?
This was a bad loss. This was a bad loss.
Biggest winners of this, the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, because the
They're alive.
Yeah,
they are wider than alive now with the Panthers.
Yeah. The Panthers are alive. They're tied with Tampa Bay. You know what? At the rate how we're playing, if our defense can't stop the other team from scoring, just give the Panthers the division. Give it to them because we can't stop the other team from scoring.
Oh, by the way,
hold on, Jacob. I have to make this joke, but it's a good joke. The Buccaneers would be great pallbearers because they sure do know how to let people down. Yeah, and it's frustrating. Defense, just like those doors you see in the rest of the saloon, stopping nobody, and just gutless, useless. And who do we got next week?
You have Atlanta.
Yeah,
you have Atlanta.
Yeah, great. Yeah, we got Kurt. I can't score in my life depending on Cousins coming to town. Great, wonderful, marvelous.
Well, the only good thing for you is that Raheem Morris can't seem to get a defense going either.
Yeah. Yes, it's going to be a high scoring game.
Who's the Panthers got next week?
Let me Saints.
The Saints.
And the following week,
like I said,
boy, it would be real funny for the Saints to win and then get fucking smacked by the Panthers.
Now, go ahead and get back to focus here.
Before you continue, I will say this.
Hold on, Jacob. Speaking of the
that's it. Hold on. Let him have his moment because his team actually won.
Oh, that's right. Go ahead, Jacob.
No, I'll say this though. Even though we won, we still lost because here's the thing though. Because I actually had to pull this up. I'm looking at the Tankathon standings, and guess what? With that win, it bumped down to pick number 5 in the draft.
Who are you tanking for?
I mean,
Mendoza.
I wanted to get Mendoza, but with our record, he could be
going to Mendoza.
The Indiana quarterback.
Fernando Mendoza.
Why would you want a QB in this draft?
Because I would rather have Tyler Shock.
Why would you want a QB in this draft?
I'll say it once, I'll say it again. I would rather have Fernando Mendoza under center than Tyler Shock.
You should have took Shador Sanders.
Exactly.
Hold on. No. I'm going to repeat this for the 40th time. You should have took Shador Sanders.
He's right.
You wanted a QB that badly, but instead your team was a bunch of idiots and picked Tyler Shock. Why?
He's right. Jamal's right. Jamal's
Why?
Right.
Look, I get it. People don't like they don't like a black QB who's confident and assertive and he has money. Whoa, it's so scary. Shador's so scary because we can't control him. Woo!
Oh no, his daddy taught him the game, and so did Michael Irvin and everybody else. Oh fuck!
What are you expecting? He is a fine QB. He would have did okay in New Orleans, but you didn't give him a chance. You signed Tyler Shock. You get what you fucking get.
Yeah. Next.
Seahawks defeated the Falcons.
I hate upper management and Yeah, let's get back to the schedule.
Here's what was funny about this game.
Yeah, Seahawks defeated the Falcons 37-9.
Here's what was funny about this game. Seahawks didn't show up for the entire first half. The defense showed up a bit, but the Seahawks didn't show up for the entire first half offense-wise.
That don't matter when you playing the Atlanta Falcons.
Hold on. They didn't show up for the entire first half, for the first 2 quarters. 5 minutes into the third quarter, the game was over.
They opened up
That
the
is how deadly. That is how deadly this Seattle team is. 5 minutes into the third quarter, this game was over. Special teams, defense, and offense all clicking, and then the rout began.
Yep, they scored 17. Hold on, they scored 17 unanswered points in the third quarter. Followed up by
it don't matter how slow you start as long as you finish dominantly, which Seattle did. So I can't say nothing.
By the way, this result put Seattle currently, even though the Rams are about to join us, we're on 10 wins. The Rams are about to be in 10 wins. It is looking like a Week 16 showdown for the NFC West.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I'm especially looking forward to next week now.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jacob.
As I was saying, Seattle, thank you so much. With this win, you have given Atlanta their bandwagon boarding pass, which means Atlanta is booted out of playoff contention. So that means Atlanta, your bandwagon boarding pass, if I remember correctly, you're going to be rooting for a different set of wings, Philadelphia.
Oh God.
Can't wait to see Uber on Tuesday. Right. I like this so-called bandwagon thing.
As we brought up, Brandon, you need cop drops over there?
No.
He needs a punch in the chest is what he needs.
Bills defeated the Bengals. Bills defeated the Bengals this afternoon, 39-34.
The Bengals down.
Cincinnati.
No game.
Cincinnati.
Oh, go on,
you beat us. You beat us. You're probably going to beat us next week. But you know what the funny thing is? Does it change how shit your defense is? No. Even if you have a chance of still winning the AFC North, you could have beat Buffalo and made a statement. But instead, your defense proceeds to gag on themselves and let Josh Allen drop a 40-yard TD on your ass. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? You're trying to win the AFC North, which is already arduous as it is because the AFC North just loves to kick themselves in the dick at full speed. And yet you want to lose to Buffalo like that? Y'all are wasting Joe Burrow's time.
Hot take, though.
Go ahead.
I'm still not impressed by the Bills.
I don't think anyone is.
Like, since he was able to drop that many points on you, like, if I'm New England, you statement these motherfuckers next week in Foxborough.
If I'm New England, I will literally go to Josh Allen and shut down his throat and be like, "Okay, we're back. Sit your ass."
That's exactly what they need to do. New England.
You want to know how bad they are? Go watch the Dolphins
Hold on,
game.
man. Let me just bring up about Joe Burrow's performance. 25 for 36, 284 yards, and 4 touchdowns.
And it meant nothing because the defense can't keep a lead to save their life.
Yeah, that'd be a poor excuse for a damn. That's for sure. That'd be a poor excuse for a damn. Titans defeated the Browns this afternoon, 31-29.
All right, hit it.
Cleveland, come here.
No, let me talk.
Let Malik go. Then we're playing the graphic for the Cleveland Browns.
Yo, Cleveland. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
No, for real. What the fuck? You let us beat you? No, you let us get you in a hard-fought game. From 4 quarters in, y'all had the lead for 3 quarters, and then you just kind of shit the bed mid through the third quarter and just let us run through your ass? Really? Us? The same team where Cat Warren said, "I'm gonna keep it a buck. We ass." Especially when Kevin Stefanski had to begrudgingly finally put Shedeur in the game because Dylan wasn't worth the damn.
And then Tennessee proceeded to kind of dish Shedeur.
But here's the crazy shit, right? Shedeur was probably the only one popping off on that entire fucking team. Him and Miles Garrett. And you
hold on. Shout out to Harold Fenton Jr. because he's actually really good.
Yes, but I will say this. I was laughing throughout the entirety of the time that we got it. But I will also say this game, all this did was show me, okay, who's worth keeping on both offense and defense. Offense, I'm like, all right, we obviously got to keep Ward. DK is showing off. Ioma is good. I was surprised that Tony Pollard showed his ass up. Defense, same thing. Jeffrey Simmons, Lavondre Sweat, Cedric Gray. Keep them, build around them, because if we can build around them next year, our defense is gonna be good. But again, damn, all I know is this: Shedeur got showed up
by Cam Ward,
which I also laughed at. Like, history repeated itself in college, huh? But I will say the fact that we did win that game, it did kind of fuck us because now we're number 3 in our pick.
At this point, your team is playing for pride. That's it.
Yeah, you're playing for pride. You should be proud. I need the graphic playing. I'm not done with Cleveland.
Hee-haw, you stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?
You better play the full graphic.
Yeah,
play the full thing.
Play the full thing.
Come here. Shut your stupid ass up. Say that, folks. Let me show dumb ass say it.
Much better. Hee-haw, you stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?
That's what I'm talking about.
Why did you lose us?
Yeah. Kevin
Stefanski, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I guess he never saw that clip before.
No, Malik has.
I think that's Malik's first time.
Kevin
Kevin
Stefanski needs to go.
Bro.
Actually, hold on. Hick. I'll do you one better.
Go on.
Not just him. Hey, Dylan Gabriel, you need to tell your girl to chill out.
Exactly.
Seriously. I saw that.
Place.
Let me not go too deep in the misogyny route because I'm be nice.
No, because
all I will need to say is she needs to sit down.
I agree.
She was like, Dylan Gabriel, like everyone wants him to start, and I'm like, do you really want to start that flame war when that whole franchise has been coasting on that war this entire season? Let me tell y'all something.
I know Stefanski and Haslam were probably sweating motherfucking bullets when she said that shit. He was like, bitch, shut your ass up.
No, Haslam wanted Shedeur. Haslam like the only person who wanted Shedeur. So I'll leave him alone for 1 second. Stefanski.
This guy's
you see what you're doing? By doing all this extra bullcrap and drama, you're fanning the flames. You're fanning the flames.
The Wildcat! Did you see the Wildcat after Shedeur drives you almost level? And then you won the Wildcat for the fucking 2-point conversion. I'm sorry, this man needs to go. I get he's been a previous coach of the year. I don't give a shit anymore. He needs to get the fuck out of Cleveland.
You are literally sabotaging Shedeur. I can fucking see that.
That man is coaching against his quarterback. He needs to go. Kevin Stefanski needs to be fired.
Yeah.
This entire team has just been suspect as hell for a really long time, and they wouldn't be in this position had they just kept Baker Mayfield. But instead, they expect these other QBs to make up for their mistakes, and now they're pushing out Deshaun Watson, and it's like, you wouldn't be in this position had you just taken enough self-awareness to admit that you rushed out Baker Mayfield when he was hurt. But instead, you don't want to take accountability and responsibility for your mistakes, and yet you find yourself in this position. Cleveland, you are in an entirely unserious organization. Stefanski isn't the biggest problem, but he's definitely a problem. And it starts with the idiots who let Deshaun Watson get that contract, the fucking Haslam's.
Yep.
Burn this entire team to the ground.
Yeah,
you should have never been. You should have never came back. You should have been. You should have never been made an expansion team. Let's just put it like that.
Yeah, back in 1999.
Hold on, Jamie, because it's gonna get worse for Cleveland. Deshaun Watson's already working out.
Make him a starter before the end of the season. I'll lose it.
Oh my fucking god!
And the thing is,
I'm sorry. What? Do you want another bottle game? Is that what y'all want?
I can see him doing it.
You want another bottle game?
Okay.
Or as I get screwed again.
Kevin Stefanski needs to go.
Hey, Shador. Hey, buddy, if I'm you, you might want to see if LA wants to humor you.
Right. Because
the LA Rams.
Yeah.
Oh, Christ.
And also, I still will say it, maybe you should have went to Baltimore.
I knew you were going to say it. I mean, yeah, it would have been another great option for the Ravens.
That was the only team that was one of the few teams that actually wanted him.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Imagine Shador being paired up with fucking Derrick Henry, and then Derrick Henry puts in a good word for him.
He would have learned well from these guys.
Well,
but
hold on, Jamie. Imagine how Shador will feel backing up the Predator next year.
If I'm him, I would play my ass off for the rest of the season and then see if Cleveland wants to trade you. Let Dylan Gabriel deal with that mess.
Right. Because shit. I mean, even though he lost, Shador had a good stat line.
And also, he should have been taken in the first round by a majority of teams. Raiders, Saints,
Giants.
No, I'll give the Giants.
They're doing good.
God is doing something in New York.
New Orleans, Las Vegas.
Yes.
I'll give the Seahawks a pass because Sam Darnold turned out to be okay.
Jamal, you know why they didn't. We all know why.
Again, I have never argued against you on the Shador thing fully. I just don't like certain elements of the entire thing.
Right. Now then, moving on. Commanders quit today. Vikings beat the Commanders 31-0.
Their season was over.
Here's what's funny. Here's what's funny to me. The Vikings we shut out last week. And now this week they pulled the shutout. When has that ever happened in NFL history? I think it's a real rarity.
It's rare.
It's rarefied air. It's rarefied air.
Commanders, your season is over. Jaden Daniels got hurt again. It's over.
I mean, it's been over since he was injured the first time.
It's even more over now.
Yeah.
They went to become an NFC title.
Coming up this week. They're beginning their Ubers.
And then Jaden Daniels got an injury again.
They go from NFC title contenders and they got eliminated. Tough one for Washington.
Oh, we're not done yet. For the 15th year in a row, the Jets are going to be waiting for their Ubers. Dolphins defeated the Jets 34-10.
Go ahead.
Was there anyone who predicted a Jets upset? I would like to laugh at your expense.
I predicted it. I thought the Jets would pull an upset, but they jetted.
Bruh, I feel bad for
I'm sorry. Why are anybody taking the Jets seriously? Have you seen their owner?
Oh, you mean the same?
Why is it Cameron pointing at Brandon for?
Brandon was the one that predicted the Jets were going to make the playoffs this year.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna leave him alone on that one because we already said enough as it is.
I'm not saying it's like it's an excuse or anything. It's just, and number two, in hindsight, what the hell's happening with management these days? I'm not.
This team is bad. This team is bad.
This team's been
Let's
This team fucking sucks. Just admit it.
Let's just cut the bullshit. The team is bad.
Team sucks.
Justin Fields is probably cooked as a starter.
Yeah.
I've been
better as
talking
a number
about it
2 and number
1,000,000
3
times every
It's
freaking
over.
year. The Jets are the worst franchise. They can't.
How
handle
many
the
teams are
players.
be-
The front office are?
How many teams are gonna be willing to trust him as a starter? He can't get the Jets up. The Steelers didn't want him.
But here's the fuck part about that. Here's the fuck part about Fields on the Jets. It was like you can say it was that, but then it doesn't help when Woody Johnson of all people throws that motherfucker under the bus when it's not even Justin Fields. It's not like the majority of the Jets' issues isn't even on Justin Fields. It's on everything else. That's
I should let you know that this is the same organization that signed Aaron Rodgers from Green Bay,
and then thought they would magically fix everything, and then he
tore his Achilles 4 plays into.
It
just becomes fucking cooked.
Again,
look how he does in the Steelers right now.
I will repeat what I said though. At some point, the patience will run out for Justin Fields.
Yes,
it's going to run out. There's only so much you can say.
I've said it. I'm already calling who I think is the next Jets QB. I think
either the new QB from the draft or I think I know what Hickett said.
If they got Shador, I would laugh.
It's either the new drafty quarterback or who is it? Kyler Murray. That's what Hickett says. Kyler Murray to the Jets.
Like, this team, the Jets put themselves in this situation. Oh God!
Bless you. Now, speaking of Achilles, oh boy.
If you're gonna say what you're gonna say, I want to get this line out. Please say it though. Talk about.
I want to play the soundboard.
Jaguars defeated the Colts this afternoon, 36-19.
Can I just go
put it on Malik? Put it on Malik.
Okay, I'll let here we go.
Damn, Indy, your luck ran out just like Andrew Luck. That's crazy.
Oh,
yes!
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yikes! Get that camera to me real quick. Get that camera to me.
It's on you.
Good. Malik, you said their luck ran out much like how Andrew Luck ran out on them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he had a reason. It's almost like he could see the future.
Indy's missing the playoffs. Indy's missing the playoffs.
Indy is in serious danger of missing the playoffs.
They're missing the playoffs. You do know who they're playing. Hold on to Jamal. You do know who they're playing next week with an undrafted rookie QB now starting.
Oh, they're playing next
week. What did we just last undrafted rookie QB?
The Seahawks.
Well, the only thing that would stop y'all from violently destroying the Colts is Jonathan Taylor. And good luck dealing with that. But then again, he doesn't look like the MVP right now.
Yeah.
So.
And also, look at what happened to the last undrafted rookie QB we just played a week ago.
Yeah, Colts, welcome to hell.
Yeah,
welcome to hell.
By the way, AFC South, I told y'all, Kitty clawing to that time. I got laughed at when I made that prediction.
And this is what I call a doomsday alert.
To be fair, I think the Colts one got laughed at too.
Yeah, no, it did. But when I picked the Jags, I did get some looks, and I'm like, nope. And it hasn't. To be fair, Trevor Lawrence played he's probably his best game at season in this game.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, Malik would have definitely side-eyed you because he don't believe Jacksonville is.
Doomsday alert, Indianapolis Colts.
Well, I have reasons, and it ain't even about petty rivalry. It's literally because I can't trust Jacksonville to be a competent playoff team.
What I will say is the thing that saved Jacksonville this season. I think that saved Jacksonville this season. The Jacoby Myers trade.
Yes.
What a brilliant trade that turned out to be for Jacksonville.
Not to mention they got Brandon Strange back from injury, and he's been playing good enough to keep them offensively.
It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see because I know he didn't do much, but there was still a potential of what Travis Hunter does on this team next year.
Whoever makes the playoffs, it's gonna be tough for the AFC South.
If I'm Travis Hunter though, I would commit to one position.
Yeah,
that's gonna kill his body.
Yeah.
Now
he
then,
should play defense or offense, one or two.
I would do offense because he's very good for the offense.
Now we do have a final. Broncos defeated the Raiders this afternoon, 24-17.
Big fucking whoop.
Exactly.
It's the Raiders.
You know what? No, because teams have lost to the Raiders. So you know what? Denver, you get a pass. You did what you were supposed to do this week.
No, that's what I mean. They did something they were supposed to do, but like next.
Should have done this from other teams.
By the way, Geno Smith got hurt. Yeah, so
it's almost like the Raiders should have had a better old line.
My God! I know I was calling on that man's head, like potentially on the hot seat. John Snyder, your seat is cold as ice, mate. You can go lower. You can relax, put your feet up for a bit.
Now then,
I can't call for that man's head considering all the off-season moves he got right.
Now, this game has also gone final, and the Cardinals quit today. Rams defeated the Cardinals 45-17.
They quit halfway through the season.
They quit halfway through this game because they had the leader. They looked like they were fighting, but then the Rams proceeded to bully them into the corner.
They quit halfway through the season.
I mean, they quit the moment they lost to the Titans.
Yep.
Yep.
And I'll say it for the Arizona Cardinals. I'll say it for the Arizona Cardinals.
By the way, Kyler Murray, prepare to be on another team.
Yeah.
Dead ass.
And this game is just about to get ready to go final. The Packers. The Packers.
It's not over yet. It's 27 seconds, 4th and 1. This could be game here if Green Bay get the stop.
Actually, Green Bay got the ball back with 22 seconds left.
Victory formation. We watched it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's game. Yeah, that's an INT.
Yeah, thanks to that INT. Packers about to get ready to beat the Bears 28-21.
By the way, I'm checking the playoff machine as we speak. By the way, with that win, the Rams win and the Packers win. LA is now holding on to the number one seed.
Number one seed in the NFC. Yeah.
I feel bad for the Bears. They've been doing their best and they've been winning. It's a tough loss for them.
Jacob, can I mention via tiebreaker, my friend?
Yeah, the tiebreakers have put LA in the number one seed, and they put Seattle in the 5th seed, and Chicago is going to be bumped down to the 7th seed.
Week 16, because I fully expect Seattle now to. I thought Seattle, Indianapolis next week. Obviously, what happened today is changed my opinion.
Yeah, that's gonna be the shot in the arm Seattle needs to basically when they face off against LA to see who's not only going to take the NFC West but take the number one seed.
And we can go ahead and announce that game has now gone final.
All right.
Packers defeated the Bears 28-21. Coming up,
good game for the Packers, but sad one for the Bears.
Yeah, because they still can't beat the whole thing of the Packers owning them.
They can't. No matter how hard they try.
Even with Aaron Rodgers gone.
They got
by the way, I also forgot to mention I am on the playoff machine. By the way, Denver with that win. Sorry, Gurok. Denver takes the number one seed in the AFC as well.
Nobody.
No,
it's just
I don't
know about that.
I mean, for right now they have the number one seed, but we'll figure out next week.
Right.
Right. We play the Colts, who are looking like they're on death's door. The Rams have got a proper game next week.
Yep.
They got to deal with a Detroit Lion, which is roaring back.
Yep.
I don't trust Denver one bit.
Yeah, let me just bring this up. Coming up Sunday Night Football, we got the Texans and the Chiefs.
Come on, Houston.
That's a hard game to call.
Everyone in the AFC should be cheering on Houston because if the Chiefs win this with the Colts downfall, the Chiefs could sneak the wild card.
Yeah, actually, believe it or not, if KC wins, Indy will stay in. But if Houston wins, Houston will bounce out Indianapolis and take the 7th seed heading into Week 15.
So unfortunately for Cody, he has to cheer on the fucking Chiefs.
Yes, the Chiefs cheer on
the You gotta cheer on the
Wow. Monday Night Football, we got the Eagles and the Chargers at SoFi.
I will stick with my. I will stick with my Chargers
Eagles.
pick.
I'm going
I will
Eagles.
stick with my Chargers pick.
I want to be wrong. I want to be wrong. Let me be clear. I want the Chargers to win this game, so the 1 seed comes down to us in LA.
Now here's the thing.
I would much prefer me to see the Chargers win this game.
Now here's the thing. Now here's the thing. Should Seattle win? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Well, I can actually say this now. Seattle still holds the number 1 seed because of tiebreaker. You are correct on that.
The Rams hold the 1 seed because of the tiebreaker over Seattle. Correct.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I had to clear that up. Yeah, as stated, if whoever wins between KC and Houston will determine the 7th seed it's still on. But the San Diego I can't believe I said
Los
that.
Angeles.
Well, the Chargers Eagles game. Should LA win, LA will flip flop with Buffalo taking the 5 seed in the AFC. Believe it or not. And if Eagles win, they will stay where they are in the 3 seed.
I would love. I'm dead serious on this. I want to I'm picking the Eagles because I think they will bounce back and win this game. I want the Chargers win. Chargers win. Then I'm sorry. I'm dead serious on this. Week 16, Seahawks versus Rams is not only for the NFC West because I still don't trust the Niners. They've got to play the Bears, and I believe it's Bears and I believe they've got to play the Bears, and they've got an away game as well. Okay, and I still don't trust them to win it, and I think we beat them week 18. But here's the thing: whoever wins Rams Seahawks wins the 1 seed. Week 16 Thursday Night Football.
Okay.
Probably the biggest Thursday Night Football game in recent NFL history, potentially.
Yeah, and believe it or not, as Cody mentioned, this is a special edition of Monday Night Football. It's Monday Fun Day Football, as it is
Monsters Inc.
special game.
Oh, it's a Monsters
God,
Inc.
another
version.
one.
God. Hey, the Simpsons one, to be fair, wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
right.
So, yeah,
it was a Bengals Cowboys game.
So it should be interesting.
Yeah, well, okay then. Whatever you say.
Anywho, we'll be back with the results for
Tuesday.
the Sunday night game.
And we'll be back
And with the
predictions and we'll have predictions Tuesday night as well.
All right. Let's go ahead and
I
unleash
think
our
it's time
chat.
to bring the cat.
Yeah.
Get the kitty.
Brenda's coughing.
Brenda's coughing. Brenda's coughing took the cat out. That's crazy.
Hey. The cat's ascending to heaven. Unlike the Ravens who are ascending to hell under John Harbaugh.
Oh, jeez.
Damn.
Oh my God.
You know what the funniest part about this is? Even if we fail, we still have more Super Bowls than you do.
Careful.
You trying to catch up to us.
Got you there.
He's got me there, but it's still funny.
And the funniest part is you also have a problem running the ball in the Super Bowl, much like how we have a problem running the ball in the AFC Championship.
Yeah, I just want to bring up, Pete Carroll. And he just ran the ball into the end zone, still trying to throw it. It's a different story. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and hit the scores real quick before we turn the lights out in the bar. Jose, you can go ahead and get hockey.
That's what I'm doing.
Over in the NBA right now, the Grizzlies. Third quarter's about to get underway. Grizzlies lead the Trailblazers 66-46. And it's also in the
how's Ja doing in that game?
I don't think Ja's playing.
Wait, he's not playing?
Let me check. Hold on, let me check and see. Let me check the box score.
By the way, congrats to Lando Norris on winning the Formula One title today.
Yep. Well deserved. I almost thought he wasn't going to.
And the only thing I care about with the NBA is Giannis's availability.
I want him to go to Detroit so bad.
Fuck off!
If he goes to Detroit, it might be legitimately GG.
Fuck off.
It might be GG.
Fuck you.
Wait, who goes to Detroit?
Giannis.
Oh, please.
Imagine that Detroit team. Imagine
Do
that
it.
Detroit team. Giannis.
Do it.
Oh my God.
Do it.
You're all cold.
Do it.
John Morant's not playing because of a right calf strain that he suffered way back in November. So,
Hey, look, he might have not suffered that right calf strain if he wasn't busy taking shots at Klay Thompson.
Also, late in the third quarter, the Nuggets lead the Hornets 76-70. Yep. Warriors lead the Bulls late in the first quarter, 30-22.
Chicago is picking up the joints.
Yeah, Knicks defeated the Magic 106-100.
There you go, Knicks. You're on the right track.
As expected.
Take the win. It only matters when we get to postseason, and we are dealing with a few injuries.
Yeah.
But pretty much just I'm waiting for the postseason with this New York Knicks team.
Knicks.
Or you might
I don't
as well
expect the Knicks to lose a lot of games.
The trade deadline's on
The only
February.
thing that matters for me with this Knicks team is the postseason this year. I want the NBA Finals.
Celtics defeated the Raptors 121-113.
Hey, Jason Tatum, there's no need to hurry.
Take your time, Tatum. We don't need you coming back.
Celtics.
Coming up later on this year's Batman, this game should begin on the way shortly. At the Xfinity Mobile Arena, we got the Lakers and the 76ers. And
Lakers. Embiid's hurt again.
Oh,
What?
Joel Embiid getting hurt again. Where have I heard this before?
He's hurt. He's currently hurt again. So it's Lakers.
Always.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Embiid, if I had your money, I wouldn't miss 47% of my games.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here's the thing. That's
That Brandon talk.
news. The Lakers are expecting Marcus Smart to return as soon as Wednesday.
No. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, the man of wishful thinking.
You want to take a shot at this, Hit Kid?
Well,
I mean, I find it funny if he doesn't go there.
Not a chance. Not a chance. Why is he going to a loser this season? I mean, you'll get a great You'll get a great lottery pick. No. Here's the thing. The Pacers have been the demon team of the Knicks, so knowing they're not going to be in the playoffs this year, great fucking relief. That's why we have no excuses. I'm sorry. The Pacers are going to be in the draft lottery doing it. Why would Giannis want to go there unless he goes there next season? From what everyone's saying, he wants out. No.
I'll
I'll tell you the one where you're all fucked, and this ain't just East or West. There's two things we don't want to see happen. Obviously, I don't want Giannis going to contender in the East because I just want to get to the NBA Finals. I'm not picking the Knicks to win the championship, by the way. There's still that juggernaut in Oklahoma City. There's two things which you don't want to see. Giannis joining that juggernaut, because then that's the league over for the next 4 years. I'm dead serious.
Oh, go ahead.
Because they have the picks to actually get Giannis. I'm not fucking kidding.
Yeah. If OKC do get Giannis, it's scary.
It's over for the next 4 years. It is over for the next 4 years. OKC have a dynasty.
You know the worst part is the two teams that make the believe it or not, OKC has the picks, but Atlanta has the pick to possibly get the number one pick because
shit. Let's have a track record of winning.
I wouldn't want to go to Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta don't have a track record of winning, Jacob. I'm sorry. I'm not afraid of him if he goes to Atlanta. No, there's two teams you don't want to see Giannis on. OKC, and then God forbid if he goes to San Antonio to pair up with Wemby.
I would enjoy it. Me personally.
If he goes to San Antonio to pair up with Wemby, it is GG.
It's done.
Thank God.
Hey, can you say San Antonio for the next 5.5 years?
Or if he goes to Detroit, I would.
It would be GG if it goes to either San Antonio or OKC for the next 5 seasons.
Tom Gore is going to learn a lot of Detroit Pistons dominance.
I'm telling you.
Let me go ahead and just
Detroit
close
would
this
be
out, guys.
I'm fine with this.
Yeah, let me go ahead. Let me just close this out, fellas. The last game of the evening, we go to the Delta Center. We got 22-1. The Thunder are 22-1.
Thunder's going to win.
Yeah, they're playing against the Jazz.
Jazz are a terrible team.
Son tells me they're going after some records.
Matt, I know your Lakers have had a good season this year.
I'm just being honest over here.
No. I just feel bad for you because eventually you're going to make the Western Conference playoffs, and then that Thunder team's going to crush you.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Jose tells me that.
Little communication issue. I couldn't hear it.
Son tells me this Thunder team is going to.
No, I said I feel bad for you. Your Lakers have had a good season.
Yes.
You've had a Renew Hope season.
Yep.
Then you make the Western Conference playoffs and get swept by the Thunder.
Depending on what seed are going to be in.
Wait.
Okay.
You know what? Never mind.
Hold on. That's even if they get past the Nuggets, to be fair.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and head out to the ice with Jose.
All right. Well, we had a final. We had two finals today. The Avalanche beat the Flyers 3-2. Panthers beat the Islanders 4-1. And the regulation, the Sharks. I'm surprised. They beat the Hurricanes 4-1.
Mm-hmm.
And in the second period, the Penguins are up by 1 against the Stars 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
The first period's about 5 minutes as the Canadiens and the Blues are tied at 1 apiece. First blood has been struck by Vegas as they take on the Rangers at the Mecca with 4 minutes left in the first period. The Blue Jackets and the Capitals are still at it with nothing on the board with 3 minutes left in the first period. And, of course, coming up later on in around 20 minutes, Blackhawks and the Ducks.
The Ducks team. Let's go.
At the Honda Center. Over on college basketball, let me just take a quick peek. Number 12, Alabama defeated University of Texas at San Antonio 97-55. Texas Tech, number 19, gives LSU their first loss of the season. Damn it! 82-58.
Damn it!
What happened?
Rutgers are ranked. That's expected, Jacob.
Yeah,
I really wanted LSU to finally get their first ranked win. I really wanted that to happen. Damn it!
That game was part of the USLBM Coast to Coast Challenge. Interesting. Kansas defeated Missouri 80-60. North Carolina defeated Georgetown 81-61. And coming up later on this evening in Spokane, we got North Florida and Gonzaga.
That is a trip right there for North Florida.
Yeah, no kidding. Over on the women's side of things, bring this up. We did have an upset. Kansas State defeated number 13 Ole Miss 61-60.
Oh, nail biter.
Yeah, by 1 point. Also, Michigan State.
The game that got win nail biter for.
I was about to say, Wisconsin's leading number 20 Michigan State 61-58 in the fourth quarter. We have some finals.
And the ladies Spartans are 20th ranked.
Yeah, I think I did say that. Texas defeated.
Anyways.
Yeah, Texas defeated Prairie View 101-42. I would say something, but considering that Southern beat Arizona a couple of days ago, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. UCLA defeated Oregon 80-59.
Good job, Lady Bruins.
Yep. Oklahoma defeated Maryland Eastern Shore. Yeah, Maryland Eastern Shore 90-37. Iowa State defeated Northern Illinois 105-52. Baylor defeated UTSA 73-55. Notre Dame opens up ACC play, beating Florida State 93-58. Ohio State opens up Big Ten play, beating Northwestern 79-70. UConn dominates all over DePaul 102-35. By the way, Sue Bird's number was retired at UConn today. So congrats to her.
Here's a matchup that went close, but it was a double overtime.
Hang on. Well, hold on. Let me get through the scores first. Hold on, bro. Let me get through the scores first. South Carolina put on their stumping heels and defeated North Carolina A&T. No, North Carolina Central. Excuse me. North Carolina Central 106-42. Michigan defeated Purdue 104-56. North Carolina defeated Boston University 82-40. Kentucky defeated Central Michigan 82-55. Louisville defeated New Hampshire 94-43. LSU has scored 100 points again, beating New Orleans 126-62. Boy, there's no mercy whatsoever. Brandon was bringing up this game that went into double overtime. Maryland defeated Minnesota 100-99.
Seventh ranked Lady Terrapins.
Yep. Just one of those days here in this barn. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this has been one very weird and interesting unhappy hour. The key word is UN, unhappy.
Why? No, it's been a happy hour for me.
Well, speaking of that,
it's happy hour.
I was about to say.
It's happy if your team won.
Yeah.
I feel happy. Well, that's only because
you're happy, Gary. Your team is on a bye.
Yeah.
It's been unhappy for some, but not all.
Yeah.
The only thing that's more unhappy is watching Ricky Saints lose that title to Obafemi.
Oh God. All right, boy, that's gonna be interesting coming up on Saturday night's main event.
Thank God they did something right. You gotta have someone mid.
Yeah.
What Obi? Who? What's his last name?
Obafemi.
Femi.
Obafemi.
Obafemi. Obi Femi.
As an Oba feminist, I have to take offense.
Yeah.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
We keep this going. We keep this up. Barney is going to be a.
I think Malik's gone. Yeah, Malik's gone.
I think you broke Malik, man.
You killed Malik, Jamal.
Man calls himself an Oba feminist.
That's the name of his fan base.
And yet he's over here praying on Ricky Saints' downfall. That's crazy.
Damn.
Because I am an Oba feminist. What the?
Okay,
Is that
a legit fan name?
Yes.
I'm gonna.
What?
You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna quote.
I thought you were joking. Hold on.
Oh my God! You
You should wrap this up already.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, as we're trying to wrap up this show before we go complete, well, we already gone off the veil, so
we already have.
It's almost 2 hours.
Yep, and both Malik and
Jamal
and hold on.
Yeah, Jamal.
There we go. There we go. Now then, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule joining us here this evening while we try to gain what's left of our composure. But if you like what you see, then by all means, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video, and when you do subscribe to this channel, please hit the bell so you know whenever.
Wrong one. Jose.
What the hell was that?
Jose.
Just wanted to play it, but finish up, Carter.
Yeah, so that you would know whenever we stream. I do want to thank Malik for joining us here this evening. And by all means, please subscribe to his channel and support him. I want to go ahead and throw that out. I also want to thank Hit Kid. Subscribe to his channel and support him. Want to thank Garrick. Want to thank Matt. Want to thank Jamal. Want to thank everybody for joining us here in this bar, this crazy, wild, nutty bar. Okay, now I speak about nutty bars. I'm hungry, but but we do we do thank you so much for joining us here this evening. We'll be going right back at it on Tuesday, and there's gonna be a dumbass of the week in store for you know who in the NBA. We'll get to them Tuesday.
We'll bother them later.
Yeah, we'll get to them on Tuesday. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you so much for joining us here. I hope that everyone had a great Sunday. I hope that everyone's ready now that we know who's going bowling, now that we know that who's going to the college football playoff. I hope that they keep themselves entertained. Are you not entertained? Sure as heck in this bar today.
I've been entertained. The Ravens missing the playoffs will be pure entertainment.
No, if the Ravens miss the playoffs, we are going to need insurance.
What? All of us? Nah, I'm out of here.
Hurricane Bedlam. That's all.
Yeah, we all going to need insurance.
Anyway, for fantasy reasons, I actually need to be a Chiefs fan right now. I need Mahomes to dig me out of a bit of a hole. So,
all right,
I'm gonna go cheer Patrick Mahomes on now to do a 30-point game.
Man. Have a good
night, y'all.
I'll see you on Tuesday.
All right, then. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here this evening. Jacob, go ahead and take us home, please.
With pleasure. Safe to say, the 25th edition of Happy Hour decided to go not only off the rails, but blew up the damn train. We just had that thing cleaned. Anyways, but yeah, safe to say, with the regular season of college football now in the wraps, we are now set for the postseason. It's going to be one postseason you don't want to miss because the 12 tickets have been sent out and the teams have already entered their respective trains. So safe to say, it is now ready to depart from the station and get set for the playoffs. But that will be have to wait till next Friday. Because trust me when I say this, Bowl Mania is about to begin.
Yes.
It's going to be a lot of fun. So trust me when I say this, next Friday is going to be one for the bucks. And of course, college basketball is having their fun as we continue to get ready for the madness of March. Of course, the NBA is having their fun, of course, and of course the NHL as we continue their marches towards the playoffs as well. And of course the NFL, we've already got some Ubers already gone, but yet we still have not found out who is going to the playoffs yet. This season is going topsy-turvy and drunk, so much so we need to send it to AA. We still don't know who's going dancing, and we got we're just about to hit week 15. So trust me when I say this. You do not want to miss out on this party. So trust me when I say this. If you like what you saw from the 25th edition of Happy Hour, then please, by all means, subscribe to the VWU Sports Podcast channel. And if you did like what you saw from episode 25 of the Happy Hour, then like this video and share it across all social media outlets. That being, of course, Facebook, Twitter, and Blue Sky. We don't touch Instagram and TikTok for two reasons. One, Instagram is too toxic, even for us, and that says a lot. And TikTok as well, TikTok. And if you want to be notified when we go live on the airways, which is not only every Sunday night during the NFL season for Happy Hour, but every Tuesday night, 6 Eastern and 3 Pacific on our YouTube channel, then please, by all means, hit that bell! And you'll be notified when we go live on the airways. So trust me when I say that you don't want to miss out. We got to go get ready for Sunday night and Monday Night Football. So until then, for our good buddies, Malik, Jamal, Hit Kid, Durock, Matt, and our executive producer, Jose, for my good buddies, Carter and Brandon. This is JB. We are signing off. We'll see you guys on Tuesday night for episode 240 of the VWU Sports Podcast. So until then, y'all stay safe and y'all stay yourselves warm and have yourselves a good